Hello LEGO fans, Bricks Unbound here, and I've got a MOC for you today. This is kind of a new thing I've tried. I've done a few micro builds before, but I decided I'd do it again. I'm running out of space to display things, unfortunately, so in order for my city and the Minecraft layout to have their space, I can't really make things as huge, giant as I want to, so I'm doing a couple micro things. I'm just going to call this building ideas. So basically I'm making little MOCs of things that it'd be great to build in big form, and eventually someday I would like to when I eventually get more space, which I definitely plan on doing. So this one is a forest, as you can see here in micro scale. It's kind of a fantasy style forest. Lord of the Rings is what got me back into LEGO. This is not a Lord of the Rings MOC by any means, but that's what got me back into it, so I'm a big fan of the fantasy themes and the castle themes, and really hoping that LEGO comes out with another one since I missed a lot of the cool ones during my Dark Ages. But we'll remove the camera from the tripod here and take a closer look. So really the best angle to view this from is pretty much any of the lower angles, then you get the effect of the trees towering up above you. An idea of scale for this, since it is micro, the little cheese wedge pieces in tan there kind of represent houses up in the tree, so that's a pretty huge MOC if you think of that as being a house. The idea being this is a forest where there's, for whatever reason, these people can't really live on the ground. They have to live up in the trees. I don't know if they're elves or just woodland people in general, maybe some other race completely, who knows. But I just like the idea of things up in trees as far as where you live. There's a little path that you can see that runs throughout this forest. As I turn it around here, you can see a lake down here that has a simulated bridge there with just some cheese wedges and a tile. I just like that effect, and you can see off into the trees further that path goes on. If we come up above the trees here, looking down at it, you can see there's one of the little houses up on top of the tree here, and the path continues through. Another bridge there going over the river, and the path continues out through these mountain range. I'm not really sure if that's going into a cave or a pass of some kind to get through to what would be the next section of some larger scale fantasy MOC, probably a castle up in the mountains or something. I mean, that really does it for this build. I just like the look of it. And as I said, it'd be awesome if I had the space to actually make some of these in minifig scale. This one, of course, would be so huge minifig scale that's probably not possible, but a miniature version of the minifig scale version of this, if that makes any sense. So you built this in minifig scale. It'd be huge, so I'd have to make one like half the size, a fourth the size. But I hope you've enjoyed this little MOC video. It's pretty short, pretty simple, but I'm liking the look of this. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Thank you.